Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Okay, I know this looks super crazy. I know you're probably thinking you already did a video for your high school makeup, but ha ha ha. But yeah, this is my take on a jack-o'-lantern kind of look. If you wanted to be like a sexy jack-o'-lantern, wear like all black, pumpkin head kind of thing. Like this is kind of my take on it. It's gonna look super crazy all coming together. Just remember, trust the process. Let's get started. So first things first, you want to wash and moisturize your face and then apply a primer. You don't have to use a primer, you can just use a moisturizer or whatever you want to do. Both, either will work fine. I've already done it. After you've done that, you're going to take your face paint, and I'm using the same one I used for my last tutorial, this Tag body paint palette I got off of Amazon. I'll be using the orange one. And then the brush I'm going to use to apply this is It Cosmetics brush. And it's the LBD foundation brush, brush 302. I don't really use this brush to apply my foundation, but I've found, like, playing with it, it works really well for like buffing out these colors. So I mean, yeah, if you do want to use it for foundation, it will work just as well. So yeah, wet your brush. Your hands might get messy because this is a little like itty bitty thing. So yeah, and then just start filling your whole face orange. Go in. Just in circles. And one thing I do know about this face paint is that it is buildable. So when you are on your first layer, try to get that first layer as even as you can. Once you go over it again, it will start to be darker in the spots. Alright, so once you have your orange base on, looking like my foundation in high school, you can move on to the stripes. We're going to take our Jaclyn Hill palette and we're going to use this nice like orangey red kind of color to create the stripes in our face. And I'm going to be using this Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that came with one of their palettes. But I'm going to use this little fluffy end right here. It's like nice and flat, but still kind of fluffy, so my lines aren't too thick. So we're going to start like here, and we're going to straight down. And you kind of want to curve the lines with your jaw so they're still kind of like rounding out with your face. So once you have those lines drawn, you're gonna take a blending brush and you're just gonna blend them out and like soften them up. You know, we're kind of looking like a basketball now, so now it's time to actually turn it into a jack-o'-lantern, because you know, you really don't want people to get those two mixed up on Halloween, because then that wouldn't be too fun. So next up is eyes, and the first thing we're going to do is draw our brows. You can cover your brows. I chose to keep my brows visible just because we still want it to be somewhat kind of pretty. You don't want to look legitimately like your pumpkin, I guess, or that's just me. If you want to cover your brows, you totally can. But I chose to leave my brows, so I'm going to go ahead and do them really quickly. And the black eyeshadow I'll be using is in the Jaclyn Hill palette. This Abyss Black is what I'll be using for my eyes and brows. And when you're doing something with a lot of color like this, and you tend to like anchor your hand on your face, it's better to work up and then go down, so you're not, instead of going down from up, just in case, so you're not pressing on anything and you're, yeah, you know. Now that you have your eyebrows drawn, we're gonna move on to eyes. And first things first is the eyeliner. We're gonna be doing a really straight and sleek line. You don't wanna wing it, but you definitely wanna keep it kind of even, like kind of straight. So you have those wings on, we're gonna move on to eyeshadow. And we're just gonna use this Abyss color in the Jaclyn Hill palette again, and right here in the corner, and just kind of blend out underneath our eyes here. So you're just gonna start under your eye like you would if you were blending eyeshadow under there, and we're just gonna build underneath that. Now we're looking a little spooky. Okay, so next you're gonna fill in your waterline with some more black eyeliner. See, I still kind of have some pink showing, so I'm just gonna, like, on my, some of that skin showing, so I'm just gonna, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take that brush again and just go over my lash line. Black eyeshadow. This eye, just not on your waterline, just right on top of those lower lashes. I didn't think adding any eyeshadow to the lids of my eyes was really necessary, just because this look is already so dramatic underneath. Go ahead and coat your lashes in mascara and then pop on some false lashes. Now that we're waiting for those lashes to get tacky, let's go ahead and start our nose. Now we're gonna take that black face paint that's in the same palette that we used for the orange and draw our nose on. Just however, draw your nose however you would draw a jack-o'-lantern nose. Usually like a triangle, right? Like not a skull, like a triangle. So now that you've finished your nose, pop on your lashes. Okay, so it should be something like this. I went ahead and doubled up my lashes just because I thought it needed to be a little more, because it's so much on the bottom. So that's what I did. I just added 2 pairs of lashes. They don't need to be the same one. One is just more fluffy and the other one is more dense. So yeah, I don't have the names of my lashes, unfortunately, just because they were in my little lash box and along with a few others. So yeah, I couldn't tell you. I'm pretty sure I just got them from like Walgreens or Ulta, just one of the Eyeliner lashes. But yeah, so just go ahead and double up some lashes just to get that more dramatic effect. And now we can finally move on to our jack-o'-lantern smile. So I'm just using a really thin edged brush again, the same one I used for my nose, and we're just gonna draw a line all the way back. Before I start my mouth, I'm gonna add a little more to my nose. I'm feeling that a lot more. Kind of matches my eyelashes better. Now we draw our teeth. Basically, it's just triangles all up and down the bottom. It's super simple. And they don't have to be perfect. Honestly, the more jagged, the better, because it gives it that more spooky, kind of scary, eerie look. Obviously my technique is to do the sides first, and then instead of putting face paint on your lips, just because your lips can be like a more sensitive area, it should be fine to put it on your lips, but personally I'm gonna use a black lipstick. The black lip gloss I'll be using, or lipstick, is the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks, and I'm just gonna just put it right over a no lip liner, because it doesn't matter how messy we get, because I mean, so once you have your lipstick on, just go ahead and draw the rest of your teeth with your black face paint. Next off, we're gonna use some glitter, and you're gonna take your NYX glitter primer and just put it on the end of a brush. I'm just gonna tap it right in the inner corner of your eye, that glitter primer. Next, you're just gonna take some glitter. I got some orange glitter. I'm using the NYX Glitter Brilliance in glitter 04, which is like a nice like orange. I think it's orange. It's like, it says it's copper, but I'm pretty sure it's orange. Just use that same brush that you picked up that primer with and pick up some glitter. Tap the excess off and just dab it right in the inner corner where you put all that. Alright, and then after that, we're gonna highlight. Even though like there's not really too much to highlight, I'm just gonna take a highlight brush that doesn't pick up too much, because you don't want to wipe off any of your glitter or any of your face paint. So the highlight I'm going in with is the Morphe and Bretman Rock palette, and I'm going to use Shady B, whatever, I don't know. This one right here in the end. Just barely, because you can see it covers up your face paint a little bit, and you can go back in if you want and go over that line again so you don't mess it up. Here's a close-up. And there you have it. This is my finished jack-o'-lantern look. If you have them, I think something that would really pull this look together are some blacked out contacts. I could not find any that I felt like I could trust to buy, and if you know any trustworthy brands, let me know, because I would really love to get some. Oh my gosh, this is nuts. And if you want, you can even bring it down your neck to make you look more like a pumpkin, but I figured, you know, just because a pumpkin is so round, you just keep it on your face just like a pumpkin head. So I feel like this look was super simple. You can modify it whatever way you want. You can, you know, leave your eyebrows out, you can add an eyeshadow look, but this was my take on a Halloween jack-o'-lantern. I hope you guys like it. If you have any other suggestions for any kind of videos, let me know in the comments, or any kind of other Halloween looks that you would like to see. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and like the video, and don't forget to turn my post notifications on so you know when I post. So yeah, that is it for this video. I will see you in the next one.